Need to find research for your kinesiology assignment? It's always really good to start at the library website rather than going to Google or Google Scholar, just because you're going to find more resources that will be suitable for your assignment rather than things that will probably your prof won't like. So let's click on Research Help and Guides. You'll see the red box that says research guides. You can either browse all guides, or if you scroll down, one of the most popular usually is the kinesiology guide, and we'll just click there. When you come to the guide, you'll see there's various tabs on the left-hand side with different topic titles. In this particular case, I'm going to choose coaching. And then come to the search box. You'll see it says find it. It's going to search most of the resources we have in the library. This search box is exactly the same as the search box on the library homepage, but when you're in the guide, I give you some sort of reminders of what you could look for, some search tips. So it's sometimes nice to come to the guide when you're just starting your research for the first time. In this particular case, I'm going to look about children's rights and sport. You'll notice that children's rights is in quotation marks. The reason why I've put them in quotation marks is because it's really good to help it search as a phrase rather than individual words. So I'm looking for something specific where they're talking about children's rights. You'll notice that sport isn't in quotation marks because it doesn't matter where that word turns up in your text. I just want to make sure it's talking about children's rights and sport. You'll also notice that you'll be asked for scholarly peer-reviewed articles, so you could tick the box now, or you can tick it later. I'll show you how you do it later, because I always like to see what results I get first before I start limiting it. So press find it. If you're off campus, you're going to be asked to log in using your student email address and your MyClass password. Make sure you have your cell phone handy so that you can do multi-factor authentication. Then we get our results. You'll see I've got over 18,000 different hits. And as I scroll down, it says academic journal or book. So there's a little indication about what sort of resource it has. You'll notice again, I can limit to scholarly peer-reviewed. That gets rid of all the books and just brings up journal articles. You might notice that you need to limit by date. If you click on the all-time option, you can restrict your results to different years. I'm going to choose past 5 years. You really need to talk to your prof about whether it's important or not, though generally we think that research should be current. So look at those results that are most recent. When I look at the results, I'm going to look at the titles and think about what's interesting to me. Is it talking about the topic from a perspective that I want to do? If you click on access options, it will show you whether it's a PDF or how to get it. You can also just click on the link and then click on PDF. And it will open up the article for you. You'll notice that you have the download option. You can click on share if you want to email it to yourself. Click on cite if you want a citation. Notice it doesn't default to APA, so choose APA to get your citation. These citations are not always 100% correct, but it's a good start. So just remember that that option is there for you. I'm just going to go back to the list. So I've restricted to scholarly, peer-reviewed, and date. And you'll notice that it's sort of telling me I've got these restrictions. If I click on all filters and scroll down, I can go to geography, and there from geography, I can limit to Canada. So I'm going to click on the 93 more option and see if I can find Canada. You'll notice that I've got over 3,000 hits here, and then it's saying there's only 24 for Canada. I'm going to do update selections and apply. Ultimately, you'll see that the results are much more limited when I limit it to Canada, which might be good for you, but it also you might find that it's bad. So say, for example, I'm looking at this one and it doesn't really look like it's got anything to do with sport. So you've got to play around with your results to see whether limiting to Canada works for you or not. You can always go back to the all filters. You'll see that we've got Canada here as an option. I can untick it and hit apply, and I'll get rid of that Canadian limit.